How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Talking Wolves. My name is Dave, and again, I'm going to be giving you the newest update on another transfer for Wolves. It's like they say, it's like a bus. You wait ages for one to come, and then two come along at once. After the sign of Fabio Silva yesterday, today, probably after an upload, it's not quite confirmed yet, but Wolves are about to announce the signing of Marcal from Lyon, the Brazilian defender, the 31-year-old Brazilian defender. He looks set to join Wolves and come to Molineux for a fee of about 1.5 to 2 million pounds. So a very low fee for such an experienced player, really. I'm going to be giving my thoughts on the move, what Wolves fans can expect, a little bit about the player as well. And as always, if you let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, it is always appreciated. So Marcal, 31 years of age, as I say, he can play as a left back or a centre back. It sounds like it's gonna be he's gonna be a backup option, left wing back. I think as an experienced option. And a backup player or rotation player with an ad grade, whilst Johnny is injured, for £2 million tops. I think that's very, very good value. You look at him as a player. Well, we'll talk about the rumour actually first, where this news came about, and again, one that Wolves kept under wraps very, very well. There were whispers of it last night on social media, where I got messaged probably about 10:30 last night that he was travelling to England. Pictures have been leaked today, very late afternoon, about 3:30, 4 o'clock, of him at the ground. But again, prior to yesterday night, there was no rumours and no links to this guy whatsoever. You look at his past, his previous, he's played for Benfica previously, which is probably, where the sort of the link has been able to happen. And then he's been at Lyon for about 3 years now. We look at his stats from last season, really. In all competitions, he played 25 games. Of course, the League season got cut short very, very early, and he was injured for the first part of the season. And in terms of games played at left back and games at centre back, it's pretty equal. He's played a bit more at left back, to be honest, but he can also play as a centre back as well, which we saw in the Champions League. After the restart, he played as a centre back in a back three in every single one of those games, which were against Juventus, Manchester City, where they won 3-1, and Bayern Munich as well. So I think that's what probably appealed to Wolves quite a lot, that he was able and familiar with a back three or back five, and the option of him playing as a left centre-back or a left wing-back, I think would, appeal to Wolves quite a lot. I think that's what they want. When there was talks about them talking about defenders, I think they wanted players and defenders that were used to a back five system, so they could slot in quite seamlessly, and that's obviously the case with Marcal. In terms of him and what this means for the rest of the team, obviously with him coming in, it's thought that he'll be as the backup left wing back. I think with the option of him being as a centre back, it'll be interesting to see if Wolves want to bring in another centre back, because that was the original plan, I think. Right wing back, of course, is still a very obvious place in the team that needs to be strengthened, and Wolves tomorrow are set to announce the signing of another midfielder. So of course, once that's confirmed and we know the player for that position, I'll be doing another video tomorrow probably. So it's not like waiting for one bus, you're getting 3 buses at once and 3 transfer videos in 3 days, which is probably a Talking Wolves record. But yeah, Marcal looks like he's going to sign. What this means for the likes of obviously Ryan Bennett, because Marcal, it looks like he's going to be the number 5. It looks like his Wolves time at Wolves is going to be cut short. So yeah, it's going to be a very, very intriguing signing. So I'll be honest, I don't know a huge amount about the player. I'm not a huge avid watcher of French football. There were, in terms of, the Lyon fans giving their thoughts on him, it was a little bit mixed. There were some that were saying, he hasn't been great, and I'm sure if you'll search his name on YouTube, there's going to be some horror clips come up, because he scored a bit of a crazy own goal last season as well. But it said if his head is screwed on, he's a very, very good footballer. He's just got to make sure he can, he can keep his head screwed on and he's concentrated 100%. I know the same was said for Willy Bolly in that same sort of sentence when he joined a few years ago, and that's gone very well since. So for Wolves to add I know we tend to be looking at younger players and signing younger players, such as your Fabio Silvas, such as a couple of the other players that have been linked to possibly join Wolves in the next week or so. I think to add that little bit of experience, a guy that has played Champions League, a more or less, every game for Lyon in the Champions League, apart from when he was injured. I think that's a very, very welcome addition. Like I say, he played in Brazil when he started his career. He had a long spell in Portugal, so I know some of, especially Nuno and some of the Portuguese players, will be quite familiar with him as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I never write off a player, especially for the fee. I think Wolves are getting a good deal. It's not like, and it doesn't sound like he's going to be a number one starter, an automatic starter. So he's going to have to try and earn his place like every other player. So I am looking forward to this signing. But another player through the door for Wolves. It's good to see, obviously, the transfers coming in now, strengthening the team before the kick-off of the Premier League 2021 season next week. But guys, let me know your thoughts on this guy in the comment section down below. Marcal to Wolves for about £2 million. I'll be back next time for another transfer. It sounds like at least one or two players are coming in the next couple of days. But be sure to hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until next time, I'll see you all very, very soon.